What is good, everyone? DB Zoom back at you with a brand new video. If you guys love Dragon Ball Legends and you guys enjoy my content, please don't forget to smash that like button because it really helps with the channel. And as well as if you guys are new to the channel, welcome, and consider hitting that subscribe button because I always try my best to upload daily here on my YouTube, whether it be news for Dragon Ball Legends, upcoming characters, whether it be fun videos or guides like this one. So for today's video, guys, it was a very highly requested video. It's a Zenkai Super Saiyan Bardock equipment guide. So for equipment, and specifically when I do anything equipment guides or anything specifically for my characters, I like to basically amplify my character to its max potential of what he's already good at. So let me explain. So just because a character, let's just say he's a Saiyan, you can slap on basically any Saiyan equipment, doesn't necessarily mean that's the best fit for that specific character. What I like to do is, for instance, right? So this Bardock here, he is a he's basically a strike king alongside a critical king. So so his blast damage isn't necessarily all the way up there with his strike. His strike damage is all the way up here, his blast damage is all the way up here. So if you go try to get an equipment for Saiyans like for example is like really good with blast attacks, then you just make your character kind of more balanced and you don't really feel the full potential of the specific character. So what I like to do specifically is I like to amplify what he's already good at. For instance, his strike attack, so, and his criticals as well. So if we take a look at this equipment here, it's the first equipment. It's called What. I'll be going over pretty much every equipment first and explain why it's good, and then I'll be going over how to get him, and then as well as what I think about the Zenkai Bardock and where I rank him in the whole Zenkai tier list, because you'll be surprised where I rank him. He's not really up there for me specifically, and I'll explain just why in a little bit. So for his equipments, guys, here we have this equipment. It's really good. I believe you can get this off the shop, the Z-Metal shop. We'll double check it with you guys in just a bit, but here we have his base critical, which I'm a huge fan of criticals because once you land those criticals, it takes a ton of damage, even if it's color disadvantage. So I'm a huge fan of criticals. I always have been, just because you can really put on some cool showcases with his criticals. So that's one thing. Strike defense is another thing. You don't really need it, but defense is always needed, especially for strike, which is a strike. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether it's strike or blast attack, because before, if you would say maybe before Zenkai Gohan, it was more of a strike meta with Vegeta Blue. Not that Gohan's are pretty much just out. Zenkai Gohan, he's a blast attack too. So whether it be strike or defense, it doesn't really matter to me at this point. But what does matter is this down here. It's his strike attack. So here, this could be kind of a gamble, because this equipment to re-roll, there's two things you can get at the bottom. It's either base strike attack or special move. So whether it be special move, if you guys want to keep that, it's totally up to you. But I'm trying to make his strike attack phenomenal, more than it already is, because it's almost at 300,000, which is really phenomenal. So what I'm looking for here is his base critical and strike attack. Defense, whether it be, like I said, blast or strike, doesn't really matter to me. That's the first equipment. Second equipment is definitely this one right here. This one right here, you can pretty much do the same thing. You can boost his critical. So his critical is already up to like almost 20-something%. And as well as his base strike here is also plus 20% on top of, what was the other one? It was like 13%. 15%. So that's already a 35% percentage, excuse me, 35% to his strike attack, which is really phenomenal. But it doesn't end there, guys. Also here we have just a basic key recovery, which is always nice. I mean, it doesn't hurt at all, but yeah, so base strike attack plus 20% is really phenomenal. Like I said, for this one right here, I believe you could just farm it in the Saiyan equipment section. We'll be going over that in just a few. So next up is this equipment here. This equipment is actually really good. I haven't re-rolled a really good one to this one, but take a look at this, guys. Besides the strike defense, we have a base strike attack and base strike attack. So plus, let's just say 12% and 18%. Although here you can get base blast defense as well. So it might be a little bit tricky to re-roll, but once you do, this equipment could be absolutely phenomenal. That's 30% just here, plus the other 30%. That's 60% of his strike attack. So if you guys get the gist of what I like to do here, is I like to pretty much just boost my character to its full potential, as opposed to just making him balanced, because I don't know, it's just, if you really want to do some damage, like if you have like 3 strike cards and then you get a plus 60% on top of what he's already really good at, it just makes things way more scary, if you ask me. So Really quick, yeah, those are the equipments. This equipment here, I believe you can get. Let me just show you really quick before I forget. And I also want to break down what I think about this Zenkai Bardck as well. So for this equipment, I believe you could just come down here. It's this Fierce Battle Vegeta event. It's an event that never goes away. So anytime you want, you could just come here. You could go to hard mode, or it doesn't really matter. You could come here, and then there you could look at the rewards. There it is. It's right there. So let's just really quick just take a look to see if we get like a gold tier equipment, because I really haven't tried to reroll for this equipment specifically. I have plenty of other equipments besides this one, but let's see. And we got a whole bunch of E's, so that's not what I'm looking for as well. But we won't do that in this video. This video, we're just pretty much explaining what he's really good at, which is these equipments that I just showed you right here. There's also plenty of other equipments if you want to take a look at just the equipment archive real quick. Excuse me. You can either go for melee, blue, Super Saiyan, or just Saiyan in general, right? So let's just take a look at Saiyan in general, because Saiyans have a lot of equipments. So besides the ones I just showed you, let's take a look. There's also this one right here. This one's great. This one's great. What is this? Saiyan and oh, never mind, JK. All right, so this is Yellow's Saiyan. I forgot about that. But yeah, if you guys want to just come in here and take a look for yourselves in your archive, I already gave you 3 really good options. As a matter of fact, there's another really good option here that I just saw. If we just go back for 1 second, this equipment is also really good. Just because, I mean, it's not really good. It's just an option if you guys do have this already pretty much at a good roll as it is. You can use that as well. So, but yeah, what I think about this Bardock in general, guys, is although we were all waiting for this Bardock to be Zenkai'd, at the end of the day, this game is more about teams and stuff in general. So it's less about the character stats and more about team. So this character is not bad. He's not a bad character. He's just a really good character. He has good stats all around. He has really good criticals. It's his team. It's more of a Super Saiyan team. So not a lot of characters. If you can build a good solid team, but if you compare it to the other Zenkai teams like Androids, Regen, and stuff like that, even Future and Fusion and stuff like that, it just does not pair up to them up top at all, because like I said, their team is very lackluster. But now that's not to say that this is going to be a setup for another potential future Super Saiyan Zenkai, like either the Broly or the GT Green Goku. That would be phenomenal as well for GT. Not only for GT, but that would be good for Super Saiyans as well. So if that happens, then yeah, I would say I would rank him up there. But I would rank so many characters. I would rank Demon King Piccolo above him. I would rank Zenkai 18, of course the LF Zenkai units as well, and a couple of other units. But yeah, this character is not bad. He's just not something I would go for if I were you guys right now. If you guys want to take the gamble and just do it, I mean, it's 7 KCC, so, and then plus if you guys want to do the missions and stuff like that, if you guys need more Z power. But yeah, so I would probably save for a Black Friday banner, which is about a month or so away, and a Christmas banner, because I still think we're gonna get UI Goku that time. All the hints have been hinting towards UI Goku or something around those lines, because we got Goku Black before Black Friday and stuff like that. So I think something great is gonna happen Black Friday and Christmas. So don't really spend on this Zenkai Bardock. He's more of a hype character as of right now, as opposed to a meta character. So, but like I said, not to say that he's not a bad character. He's a really good character, but he just doesn't fit up top with the other Zenkais, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, and I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.